It is Monday, April 15th, tax day. I hope you got yours done. And I have one thing to say today. Well, probably more than one, but one big thing. And that's this. If Tiger can do it, so can I. I watched the final round of the Masters yesterday. I don't golf, but I like watching the Masters. And the final round is usually when I really watch it. And I was really pulling for Tiger Woods because I can identify with him. Not because, I'm wealthy like he is, or I'm fit like he is, or I'm a good golfer like he is. I'm none of those things. But he never gave up. He never, ever gave up. He had success a while ago, and he just kept working his way back. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm working my way back. But the last few days, the scale has hated me, I want to tell you. We've had some words, that scale and I. I almost took the hammer to it. But I think I figured out the problem. So I wasn't on here yesterday on Sunday. I want to show you what I ate yesterday. Keep in mind, I show you guys everything that I eat. And if I don't show you, I'll at least tell you what it is. So that's why the scale made me mad. So here is yesterday's food. All right, my breakfast this Sunday morning is 1 egg and 2 egg whites. That is 0 points. I have 49 grams of avocado for 3 points. 213 grams of an apple for 0 points. And then I have my half and half of my coffee for 2 points. So my breakfast again is 5 points. Okay, a real light lunch on this Sunday afternoon. I have 113 grams of fat-free cottage cheese. That's 2 points. And then my orange also weighed out at 113 grams. So that's 0 points. All right, my dinner tonight on Sunday is 28 grams of avocado for 1 point. Half a cup of corn for 0 points. I have a cup of mashed pumpkin for 0 points. And 4 ounces of chicken breast for 0 points. So the only thing I have right now is 2 points for my avocado, or 1 point for my avocado. All right, I haven't gotten around to eating a whole lot yet today. I've had breakfast, and I'm still actually working on my coffee and a glass of water. I'm probably not going to have much for lunch. Our cupboards are pretty bare right now. I don't get my Social Security check until Wednesday, and I'll probably go and pick up just a couple things for the next couple days, I think. But even then, most of my check's already spoken for. You guys know how that is. So, and plus, I'm trying to really bankroll a lot of my stuff so that I have money to go home on. So I've had breakfast. It wasn't a big breakfast, but I'm not sure about lunch yet. So we'll see. I think I have some yogurt in there. I might just do some yogurt today, which is fine. I like it and it's filling. So anyhow, so let me show you now what I've had for breakfast. Okay, this is breakfast on Monday. And actually, it's really brunch because it's 2:30 in the afternoon. I'm just getting around to eating breakfast. Very light day, not because I really wanted to, but because it's getting close to that Social Security check and the cupboards are kind of bare. So I've got 1 egg and 2 egg whites for 0 points. I fried it in 6 grams of butter, which I believe is 2 points. I'll have to double check on that, but I think it's 2 points. Some Frank's hot sauce on top of my eggs. My orange is 132 grams for 0 points. I'm working on my second cup of coffee with 2 tablespoons of fat-free half and half. So my coffee will be 2 points. So total 4 points today for breakfast. All right, wasn't that exciting? I want to tell you the 6 grams of butter is, in fact, 2 points. I thought it was. I normally only have 5 grams, but I said, what the heck? I was out of avocados, and I like to eat a little bit of fat with every meal. So that's why I added the butter. I still fried the eggs in pan, but I melted the butter in the pan then and then scrambled the eggs with the butter. So, and it was good. It was filling enough for me. So, I'm not doing a whole lot today other than I still have some more bubble wrapping to do. I think I'm almost to the end of the bubble wrapping and the bubble wrap. So I just have a couple of other things to put in a box, and then my daughter's bringing me home a couple more storage containers where I can put my kitchen supplies into. So then I'll be all ready. I packed all of my clothes yesterday and have them in the big vacuum seal bags, and I just still can't believe how much stuff I brought out in that little car. But then I think I told you, I remembered that I had shipped out a couple boxes too before I came out, you know, last June when I had to move out of the apartment. So I'm going to try to avoid shipping anything home because it's just really expensive to do. I still don't have any news on an apartment yet. And if I don't, by the time I leave, I know that I'm going to stay with my son at least for a couple weeks until I can figure something out. My goal is not to stay with him long, though, because, like I said, he's got a life. My son that is in Central Ohio has a life. And, you know, my son in Oklahoma has a life. My daughter's moving. Actually, the son that I'm going to stay with is moving. That's one of the reasons I'm in a hurry to find something to move into. And I'm not quite so sure that the girlfriend's not going to move with him. So I would be thrilled, you know, if that developed into a long-term relationship. It's been a long time coming. I'm still finishing my coffee here from this morning, even though it's technically afternoon. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of what all I'm doing today. I'm going to figure out dinner. I think that's why I think I'm going to run out of the store and just pick up some chicken breast or something. And I'm out of black beans. I'm out of my staples. So I haven't checked to see if I have any. If I have dry beans in there, I'll just cook them in the Instant Pot instead of spending the money to buy them. But I don't have any big plans for Easter, other than I plan on going to church. I'm not cooking a big dinner. I'm not making Easter baskets this year, which is going to be kind of weird because this will be the first year. Even last year, after everything we went through, I still fixed Easter baskets for the kids. I'm not going to do that this year. So maybe I'll have to fix them something else at another time when I'm closer. But my daughter doesn't really want an Easter basket. Neither one of us need it. So if I have the candy here, I'll be tempted to eat it. I have certain candies that I like. I mean, most of the time I can do without candy. But if it's around me, I'll eat it. You know, like those Whopper eggs. I really like those. I could eat a whole bag of those at once. Or those really pretty pastel color M&Ms. I like those. Even if they're peanuts, I like those a lot. I could eat a whole bag of M&Ms too without even batting an eyelash. Those little Snicker bars, those, you know, the little fun, I don't know if they call them fun size, or they're the size you get for Halloween, you know. I like those, and the Milky Ways. I love frozen Milky Ways. So I try not to, oh, the other thing is those Lindor truffles. Oh my gosh, don't even get me started on those. I really like the white chocolate ones. And I just cannot have them around because I will eat the whole bag. I make this vanilla cupcake that I usually take to our big 4th of July celebration. I'll make, you know, festive looking cupcakes. And I'll stick one of those white chocolate truffles inside the cupcake after they come out of the oven, and it sort of melts and it's all kind of gooey and it's really good. But I like eating those truffles just out of the bag, and I have. Like I said, the bags, they're not very big, but I could eat them anyway. And I think I put in the tracker once that they were like 4 points a piece, and I probably had 20 of them one night. So this was like over a year ago, though, and my husband would get into them too. So usually if I wanted to eat them, I had to hide them from him because he would steal them, and then he would also get into my Halo Top ice cream. Even though I bought him his favorite Klondikes, he would get into my Halo Top because I like the Halo Top vanilla ice cream with a little bit of the powdered peanut butter on top, and then on top of that a little bit of Ready Whip or Cool Whip, and maybe a dash of sugar-free chocolate syrup. I find if I eat a lot of those treats, though, I gain weight, which is my problem today. I've had 3 days in a row where I've had slight gains. So, like, I'm up a pound in those 3 days. Uh, yeah, I'm up a pound from what I was a little over a week ago. And no, I'm at the same weight. Today, I'm up a pound, though, from, well, I'm still going up. Let's see. I weighed the same today as what I weighed on April 9th. I'm looking at my chart right now. So in the last 3 days, I've gained 1.5 pounds after I lost, 1.2 pounds. So maybe my body is just trying to adjust to this rapid weight loss I had for some reason. But I want to tell you, I'm getting off track here. I noticed that when I eat treats of any kind, like I've been eating a lot of, or just one of them a day, but still those Weight Watchers fudge bars, for some reason, things like that, and the reason I quit eating Halo Top ice cream is because I would gain weight, or it was really slow my weight gain down. So I didn't do them, and the only reason I was eating them is because they were here, because my daughter brought them home. And it was a good alternative to her, full-fat ice cream drumsticks that she was eating. But still, I didn't need them. And I find when I eat a lot of that stuff, or even the popcorn that I have in the afternoon, I'm going to try to go a couple days without any of that stuff. The fudge bars are gone, so I'm not going to buy any more. And I think I have maybe 3 bags of popcorn, and I'm going to try to limit myself to maybe one a week. And we'll see how that goes. But, because I really do like that 94% fat-free popcorn. But I was eating one every afternoon, and as a result, I've been gaining weight. Now, mind you, it's only 1.5 pounds, but still, that means a lot to me. And I was going to make my weigh-in day on Wednesday. I'm not sure we're going to go to that baseball game over in Seattle now, because something else has come up that my daughter needs to spend money on. So I'm not sure we're going to go, which is just fine with me, But anyway, I'm going to lay off the treats for a few days just to see what happens. I know before, when I cut out the Halo Top, I started losing weight again. And I can tell you this tracks back, my little slight weight gains track back to when I started eating those fudge bars every night, and I was having a bag of popcorn every afternoon. I was having 7 points in treats every day, and I didn't need that. Now, mind you, I've been way under my 23 points, and maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'm not eating enough. And I know that yesterday, it was either yesterday or the day before. I think it was the day before. I kind of overdid it on the avocado. Now, avocado is a good, healthy fat, and I love avocado. But I think I ate quite a few grams of avocado on Saturday. And the other thing is I'm kind of constipated. So I'm drinking a lot of water today to see if maybe I can get things moving again. And I know that will help. So that's my sordid story today, I guess. Anyway, I don't have lunch or dinner figured out yet because my freezer is bare, the cupboards are bare, and I don't really want to have eggs again. Actually, I think I only have enough eggs for tomorrow, so I need to go to the store anyway. Yeah, that's where I'm at today. I stayed on track all weekend, which is good because I was having a few weeks ago, I was having a real hard time on Friday and Saturday especially. But I think I've got that under control now. I just, I've been more active too, so I don't understand this weight gain. But like I said, my body fluctuates. I'm okay, and that's okay. I'm not on a weigh-in day yet, so I'm okay with this up and down stuff. And this is why people don't weigh themselves every day, because it drives them crazy. And I'm not getting driven crazy by this. It just kind of bothers me. But one of the reasons that I do weigh myself every day is because I can see this weight gain pattern, and I'm thinking, okay, what do I need to do to change this? Because I don't want to have a 2-pound weight gain on my weigh-in day this week. So I'm figuring it out. Today, after I'm done bubble wrapping, I'm actually going to go and clean my car out and start making room for, now there's not a lot in my car, but it's just kind of cluttered. It's like everything's scattered in it. So I'm going to consolidate that, like my jumper cables and my washer fluid and my oil and stuff that I carry with me. I'm just going to consolidate all of that stuff into one box so that there's more room in my car, because right now it's all over the place. And since I brought my stuff in February, I don't think I've really looked to see what's in my car. I know I have some papers back there that I need to make sure I take back home with me. So it'll be a mystery. So I know I don't have any food in there because I didn't bring any out with me, so to speak. So I'm going to be making an appointment soon to get my car checked out again before I go home. I don't think I need an oil change because I just had that done a month or so ago, and I've barely driven the car since then because, you know, the weather's been so yucky. I haven't gone anywhere, and there's nowhere to go around here anyway unless I go up to Coeur d'Alene or Spokane. And I'm stingy and didn't want to put the gas in my car. So my gas tank needs to be filled up right now, though. So anyway, I'm rambling. I will be back with what I ate for lunch if I have it, and definitely dinner. Talk to you soon. Okay, still Monday afternoon. My lunch today, kind of a hodgepodge because I'm running low on my refrigerator and my cupboards. I have just over a cup of the fat-free Greek yogurt. It's 245 grams for 0 points, about 140 calories. My orange is 97 grams. I think that was like 45 calories. And the Quest bar is a S'more Quest bar. It's 4 points. I forget how many calories that is. I don't normally eat these things, but it was about all I had around. So that's why I'm eating the Quest bar today. See if I can get the calories here. 190 calories in that little thing. So this one's really, really sweet. So I'm using the yogurt to kind of counteract that. As a matter of fact, I might kind of mix it up. But anyway, so my lunch is 4 points. I'm just downing it with a big glass of water. So for dinner tonight, I decided to have a rotisserie salad from Subway. The salad itself is 0 points because it's just got the chicken and the vegetables on it. However, I got the chipotle dressing on it, which is 7 points according to the app. So my dinner tonight is 7 points, which takes me up to 15 points for the day. Okay, well, I ended up counting 10 points for that salad because I had a serving of pepper jack cheese on that, and I also noticed that there were black olives on there. Not a lot, but I counted a point for them anyway. So I counted that as 10 points. So that took me up to 18 points for the day. But I have to tell you, that salad was delicious. It was huge. I ended up putting it out on a plate because it was so crammed in that box that they gave me that I wanted it in a bigger space so I could mix it up. And the salad dressing wasn't overwhelming, which I was happy about. But I liked it was a Chipotle, Southwest Chipotle dressing. And I really like that dressing. It's just hot enough. And then when I had the jalapenos and the pepper jack on there, I like spicy things. I'm hoping that gets things moving, and because I've been kind of stopped up the last couple days. Not sure I'm going to be on here tomorrow. My daughter and I are going to Spokane tomorrow, and we'll probably be up there most of the day. She's in a wedding coming up beginning of June, and she's the maid of honor. No, this isn't the maid of honor wedding. She's a maid of honor later. She's a bridesmaid in this wedding, but we have to go up to David's Bridal up in Spokane for her fitting for the dress. So that'll be fun, and then we're going to go to the mall and walk around and probably go into Torrid and shop a little bit. We were in there a couple weeks ago, and I saw a couple things I'd really like to try on just because I want to see how they look on me. I just cleaned out my closet yesterday, and I'm getting rid of a few things, so I'm going to need to start restocking. And I don't want to set up my sewing machine to start sewing clothes right now, so I'm not going to buy a lot. Well, I'm not gonna buy anything tomorrow because I can afford to, but I just want to see what I've never shopped in Torrid before. And Emily said, "Oh yeah, we need to go do this." So we're gonna go do that. Not sure how or where or when we're gonna eat tomorrow. I'm gonna try to eat breakfast before I head out, but we'll probably, pick up some lunch while we're up there in the city. So, but I'll be mindful of what I'm eating. I've been doing well. I haven't gone over my points. Even today when I was kind of scrounging, didn't go over my points. So that's that. So even if I don't get to Seattle on Wednesday, I'm going to Spokane tomorrow. So at least it's a different change of scenery around here. Spokane's very pretty. If any of you have ever been out here, you know. And I love driving through Coeur d'Alene. I think Coeur d'Alene is beautiful. It's where Joe and I spent our honeymoon. Was up there in Coeur d'Alene. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed what I showed you for the weekend. I haven't caught up on a lot of videos that are out yet today, but I plan to do that sometime this week, later this week. If I'm not back on tomorrow, I'll definitely be on with something on Wednesday. I'll try to at least record what I eat tomorrow so you see. I've been looking at this weight chart of mine all day. Well, not all day. Excuse me. I did get my hotel reservations made for my trip on the way home. So, matter of fact, I made one reservation, and Emily came home briefly and said, "Well, did you check the reviews on this hotel?" And I said, "Well, no, I just looked at the price." She goes, "Let's check the reviews." So I changed my hotel after checking the reviews. So I'm going to stay in Boise one night, and then I'm going to be in Rock Springs, Wyoming one night. Another night I'm going to be in Big Springs, Nebraska. I'm going to stay in Altoona, Iowa. And then from there I'm going to drive home. So mostly I'm on the road between 5 and 7 hours every day. Except for that last day, it'll be a long day for me. I'll have about a 9-hour drive that day. But that's okay. It'll be mostly in the daylight. And by the time I get, into Illinois, I know where I'm at, and I'm on the turnpike. So I know that will go fast for me. Except for when I have to stop and let the dog out, which she's pretty good in the car. She's pretty good anyway. I mean, she usually holds it until I'm ready to stop. So I probably will have to stop and go more than she will. So, anyway, that's kind of what I did today. It's late here right now. I ate dinner late tonight, which I don't like to do. But I didn't eat dinner till 8 o'clock tonight, which is about an hour later than what I like. But, I'm full. I didn't get my bubble wrapping done today. I did get my car cleaned out, though, and have all that organized. My car looks so empty now. I was surprised. I had an entire bag of garbage that I pulled out of that car. I don't know where it came from. So, and I even had a bag in there from when I came out. I made an effort to keep it straightened up a little bit. But, yeah, so that's all straightened out, and now it's just waiting for me to load it again to go home. But Emily has to use my car. Before that, she's going to start moving some stuff over to her new place here in a week or so, just to get it out of here, and so I can start loading my car up. I'm not leaving until May 18th, so I've got a month, but I'm just trying to get ahead of the game here, so that I'm not doing anything last minute. And even at that, I know that there'll be something I'll forget and have to do last minute. But I'm really kind of anxious to get home and start getting my own living situation straightened around. And hopefully I'll know something, next weekend or the weekend after that about my living situation. I'm waiting to hear on this one particular place, which is actually right across the street from where my sister lives. So, hoping that something positive happens from that. It sounds positive right now, but we'll see. I'm having trouble because of some legal issues stemming from when I was married. And a matter of fact, I had a long conversation with my attorney today about things and about how I just need to get this stuff settled so I can move on. Anyway, It's all in God's timing. I keep telling myself, all in God's timing. So I just wish you'd hurry up. All right. Well, I'm going to, this video is getting pretty long, so I'm going to let it go now. And I will try to be on tomorrow. If not, I will see you on Wednesday. Have a good night.